Today here at Organic Oasis in Northern California, Tomato Tim and I are going to show you how to make this beautiful sweet and hot pepper mix. We make it every year. We grow a whole variety of peppers in our garden, from mild to spicy, and we harvest them and we go ahead and we dehydrate them and we put it on our blender, in our chopper, and we make this wonderful spice. And we use it in everything all year round. It's just excellent. We give it as gifts during the holidays. And I've been told that it would probably be very marketable if I wanted to try to sell it to restaurants and chefs. Never got around to that though. But thank you for following us and supporting us, and try these peppers. You won't regret it. Happy harvest. Okay, so the peppers are finished dehydrating, and they kind of look like this. So I have different types. Remember, I dehydrate a whole bunch of different types. Banana peppers, Anaheim, Poblano, so they're different colors. And to go quickly, we went ahead and kept them in big pieces. They're real dry, so you can hear how they're crunchy and crackly. And I just use a little mini chopper. It's a little Hamilton Beach. I've had it for years. I just put it in here, and since it's little, I go ahead and I just will break these little pieces and into the chopper, and then I chop them up. I do this every year, and I get this wonderful spice that I just absolutely love. We use it on everything. I make jars and I give them as Christmas gifts. Everybody loves them. So, and some of the pieces, the little chopper doesn't work that great. I get bigger pieces, I get smaller pieces, but it works for me. We put them in our cooking, and they usually soften up because they get hydrated and liquid, and so they soften and they blend in with whatever you're cooking. So if you wanted to get a fine powder, you wouldn't be able to use the appliance that I'm using. The little Hamilton Beach chopper won't work, but that's what I use. So anyway, let me show you how I process these, and hopefully you'll decide to grow peppers and make this wonderful spice. If you do that, you'll get really addicted to it. It's so good. It goes in usually 1 or 2 teaspoons in a lot of my cooking. So I just start putting it in. I just break them into smaller pieces. You can do that with your hands. This size is fine. These longer ones, I want to break up a little bit. So one of the problems is that these when you start to grind these up, the dust can come out and it's really toxic to breathe. So they say to wear a face mask, and some people even use goggles and things. I'm not going to do that. What I am going to do though is I'm going to put just a Kleenex over here because there's a little hole in here and I don't want all the powder to come out. As you can hear, my voice is weird. I've had a bad cold for about a week and a half, and so my sinuses are all messed up. But I don't want to make them worse. So I'm going to put this over here, and here we go. So right now you can see that was a short one, and I got mine chopped like this. I could leave it like this. I could go another round and I could get them a little bit finer if I want. So I think I'll get them a little bit finer. So here it is. It's a little finer now. And again, like I said, if you want it finer, you'll have to either use it in a food blender or some other kind of appliance. But my little Hamilton Beach doesn't really do much more than that. But boy, this is potent. I'm going to start coughing now. So anyway, I'm going to go ahead and just pour this. This is going to be mine. I'm not ready to gift yet. I have to fill my jar first because I'm almost out. And then as I grow more peppers, I'll fill up my jar and then I'll move on to making my gifts for people. So I'm going to go ahead. I have beautiful peppers and I'm just going to keep blending them up until I'm done. I have 2 more trays to go. Like I have the banana peppers. They're just everything. The whole key to this spice is, having a mixture of different peppers, because you get this nice kind of spicy, kind of mild, in between um, seasoning that can go in just about everything. And even people that don't like a lot of spice will enjoy this. It's not really hot. You could make it hot if you want, and you could use all hot peppers, but I like this mixture with the sweet and the hot peppers. So I'm going to go ahead and fill this up, and I'm going to do another couple batches, and then I will come back. Ooh, look at this. Doesn't this look beautiful? And wouldn't this make a wonderful holiday gift? Because it's got the beautiful colors. And if you put red peppers in there, you could have like a red and green seasoning. It would be so pretty. I'm done with this batch of dehydrated peppers. I'm really excited about it because I filled up my jar. And now I still have to grow more peppers and continue to dehydrate. So I have some for gifts in December. But I'm really, really I love this spice. I can't say it enough. And if you enjoy this type of video and you like to learn to cook, actually grow vegetables or fruits and harvest them and cook with them and preserve them, then please follow our channel. You might enjoy watching some of them and maybe learning to grow. If you already do grow and have a garden, then have a wonderful growing season and happy harvest. If you are just learning or you want to learn, please try. There's so many videos out there and so many great YouTube channels, but please try. And, we're growing hydroponically now. I have kale, basil, and dill growing here. I've been growing lettuce, thank goodness, because of what's happening in the news you are reading about with the lettuce. But we grow, you could grow on a deck, you could grow in a small yard, you can grow even hydroponically in your house. There's just so many ways, but it's getting started. It's just really, really, really important today to try to grow some things that you have some control over. Um, no pesticides, grow organically. And you know, when you eat that and when you feed it to your children or your grandchildren, you know that you're doing the best you can. So I do have a concern about what we're eating, what we're putting in our mouths in this day and age with all of the chemicals that are being used, in our environment. So, but anyway, I really hope that you'll learn to grow. If you're growing, like I said, happy harvest. And thank you for watching.